I called my mom out for making fun of my cooking in front of everyone at dinner. My mom has been taking shots at me my entire life. When I was in high school, she'd comment on my weight every single time I ate anything. If I joined a club, she'd ask why I didn't pick something more impressive. When I got into college, she told everyone it was probably because of affirmative action, not because I actually earned it. I moved out 3 years ago and finally got my own apartment. It's small, but it's mine, and I've been learning how to cook real food instead of just eating ramen and frozen pizza. I've been watching cooking videos online and practicing recipes every week. Last weekend, I invited my whole family over for dinner. My parents, my 2 siblings, and their partners. I spent the entire day cooking. I made homemade pasta from scratch, like actually rolling out the dough and cutting it by hand. I made this garlic bread with real butter and fresh garlic. And for dessert, I made tiramisu, which took forever because you have to let it set in the fridge for hours. Everything turned out perfect. The pasta was cooked just right, the sauce tasted amazing, and the tiramisu looked exactly like the picture from the recipe. I was actually proud of myself. When everyone arrived, my mom walked in and immediately started looking around my apartment like she was inspecting it. She opened my fridge and asked why I didn't have more vegetables. She moved a pillow on my couch because it wasn't straight. We finally sat down to eat and everyone started trying the food. My brother said it was really good. My sister's boyfriend asked for seconds. Even my dad, who never compliments anything, said the pasta was better than most restaurants. Then my mom took one bite, chewed it slowly, and put her fork down. She looked around the table and said, "Wow, I didn't know you could actually cook. Must have gotten lucky with the recipe." Everyone kind of laughed nervously. My sister tried to change the subject, but my mom kept going. She said, "I mean, it's not bad for a first try. With some practice, you might actually get decent at this." Something inside me just snapped. I'd spent hours making this meal. I'd stressed about getting everything perfect, and she couldn't just say one nice thing. I looked right at her and said, "You know what, Mom? It's okay. Not everyone knows how to give a compliment without being mean. It must be hard for you." The whole table went silent. My brother's eyes got huge. My sister looked down at her plate. My mom's face turned red, and she just stared at me with her mouth open. My dad coughed and said, "Maybe we should talk about something else." But my mom stood up, grabbed her purse, and said she needed to use the bathroom. She was in there for like 15 minutes. When she came out, she said she wasn't feeling well and needed to leave. My dad tried to get her to stay, but she was already walking toward the door. Before she left, she turned around and said, "I was just being honest. Sorry for trying to help you improve." The rest of dinner was super awkward. Everyone tried to act normal, but you could feel the tension. My siblings finished eating fast and left pretty quick after. That night, my mom texted me this long message about how I embarrassed her in front of the whole family. She said she was just trying to be helpful, and I took it the wrong way. She said I was being too sensitive and needed to learn how to take constructive criticism. The next day, my brother called and said I was disrespectful. My sister texted saying I should apologize because Mom was really hurt. They both said I should have just let it go and not made a scene.